Thanks a lot for having me here. It's a privilege to be part of this education EduSkills conclave. And today here I'm representing Google Cloud. When we talk about AI for AI, and it's a privilege to be part of this because we are also working exactly on the similar mission. I am Pratyusha Kupala. I am leading the JPAC market in terms of increasing the adoption of our future workforce talent programs. And I work very closely with a lot of institutes, government bodies and non-profit workforce organizations to ensure that the future workforce is skilled and they can gain the job ready skills as the technology is changing very rapidly. If you move to the next slide. Yeah, so I know it's slightly late in the evening, so you all must be really tired. But I just want to quickly touch upon, the AI revolution that we've been talking, and that's the word of the day today. But when we think about it, the revolution is already here, right? I mean, not so long ago, AI is just one of the tools which is leveraged by few tech giants. And in the last decade, we have seen AI has become our embedded utility. When it comes to cars, when it comes to our phones, and in the future, it's going to become our collaborative partner. And that's where we believe the need to upskill ourselves, reskill ourselves in terms of these technologies so that we become relevant. We also heard the story of the woodpecker wherein it didn't reskill and upskill, and that's where it became irrelevant. So the need of the hour is to ensure that we are skilling ourselves, and especially in a form where we have the academia here. I know you are facing slight challenges in terms of how fast the technology is evolving and how do we keep pace with it and how do we change this curriculum. So that's where we would like to introduce you all to one of the programs that we are leading in India. We move to the next slide. So our team's mission here is to ensure that students are ready for the cloud and AI ready skills so that they can gain the in-market and in-demand skills for the future. While this is the mission for our team, this is guided by our larger mission of Google Cloud, which is to ensure and democratize AI skills and make it accessible for students and professionals. So, just a second. In terms of our collaboration, so we've been collaborating very closely with EduSkills and AICTE in ensuring that we are taking this hands-on skills to the classrooms across India, and that can be leveraged, and it's also very practical as well because theory is there, but then hands-on experience via labs and ensuring that the students are skilled in the future skills is something that we are trying to do. I do want to take a moment to, if you move to next slide. When it comes to some of the numbers that we have over here, basically more than 50% of the enterprises are going to move to the Google Cloud or other cloud technologies, and they want to ensure that business activities are gaining the efficiencies the technology is giving them. But yet 95% of these IT decision makers are facing a negative experience when it comes to filling the skill gap which is required for future. And Google Cloud Career Launchpad comes into picture wherein we have seen the leaders from the organizations who are using Google Cloud would like to prefer and hire professionals who have Google Cloud certificates. And the students who are certified in these certifications have experienced that they are becoming more competitive in the market because they are able to gain better career opportunities. With that, I will also take a moment because we do have quite a few of you from the academia, wherein One of the challenges, the tremendous challenge which the partners in academia is facing is maintaining the curriculum. With the technology changing so rapidly, it gets very difficult to maintain the curriculum because it almost becomes like a full-time job. Along with that, like the resources, like how do we have more hands-on experience for the students, maintaining it in labs, etc., becomes very critical. And at the same time, you also see because of the technology shifts, the enrollments for these courses and for this particular type of degrees is increasing tremendously. So that's the gap that we are trying to solve. If you move to the next slide. So the program that we are talking about is the Career Launchpad. It is basically the Google Cloud and AI skills, wherein we are providing a platform and learning paths for the students, and it's a very practical way of going about teaching these courses, wherein the students have access to different learning paths. And at the same time, it's also been recognized by the National Skills Qualification Framework, so students can also get credits for the courses that they are doing on this platform. If you move to next slide. So, I mean, like these are the suite of offerings that we have as part of this program. You will see courses around cyber security, data analytics, cloud computation, and cloud engineering, which are very technical in nature. So all the technical institutes over here, like they can leverage these learning programs. Currently the GenAI has the buzzword, right? Like, and we all talk about the chatbots which have become and leveraging LLMs, but GenAI is much more than that. Some of the programs that we do have, like GenAI Leader as well as the Google Cloud Digital Leader courses, these are also useful in terms of the non-technical background students as well as folks who want to leverage this in the business context. If you move to next slide. So this is, just a quick view into like one of the learning path that we sort of have, GenAI Leader. In this, like you will see, the courses are hosted on our first-party platform. It has both theory as well as the hands-on experience via labs. It's very interactive. You will see the videos are more in the podcast style model. The students will also feel it's engaging because of the hands-on experience via labs. And some fun components are also involved so that it's very engaging and students are trying to complete their courses. Once it's done, like students can also get the certification, and it's a very proctored exam wherein these certifications can be leveraged. Yeah, this is more a quick peek into like one of the paths we have on the platform. So I'll just take a moment, maybe 30 seconds to showcase this. Thank you. If you go back to the slide. So you have seen this, so it's a very interactive way of learning. Yeah.
Operations, sales, marketing.
So the advantages for this is like, for the industry you will find the talent that you're looking with, like especially having the certifications and certificates which is demonstrating the proficiency of the students, and for the students it's going to become like a differentiator in like a very competitive job market, as well as like they're going to be ready for next future technologies. If you move to next slide. This is a small roadmap, and in the interest that we have quite a few of folks from the academia, I just want to take a moment to see how it works. We are providing this no cost or free of cost program to any institute in India. And initially that will work with the faculty. We will first have you on board onto the platform. We would love to have the entire faculty go through these programs themselves and understand how it's working, so that they will be in a position to mentor and champion the cohorts of the students they are going to enroll. And once that's done, the logical step is to see how this can be integrated into the curriculum itself. So curriculum integration is something which is very flexible, let's say at an institute level. A lot of institutes we have seen, they embedded it into the curriculum. They also are giving credits so that it becomes part of the entire path for the student to gain the degree. While few institutes also put it as an extracurricular, beyond the credits that a student can have. Once the curriculum integration is sort of done, you can start onboarding the students. Faculties can be the mentors, they can champion the completions for the students, and at the same time we also provide educator guides, etc., so that faculty is also very well equipped with how to coach and mentor the students around this time. Once the students complete these courses, they receive these credentials and certificates which they can of course showcase in their resumes as well as on other hiring platforms, because it sort of showcases the proficiency the students have gained around this time. And once it's done, of course the next step is to maybe sign up for new courses or leverage these courses and certificates and certifications for getting better job opportunities. Yeah, in conclusion, just want to conclude it with the theme that we sort of have here. With the technology changing so fast, it's very important for us to have a shared vision. We've been maybe working in silos, and this particular collaborative effort by 𝐿𝐴 is also one of the platform wherein we can say that we are having a shared vision. I do want to emphasize and call out that we must do a lot of practical learning, move away from theory, have more of hands-on experience and project-based learning for the students. At the same time, if you remember the story of Woodpecker, we do want to foster the culture of reskilling. It's not one-time thing that we skilled on some technology and it's going to stay there forever. So we need to emphasize that learning is going to be a continuous journey for everyone. And finally, we do want to increase the partnerships, in this case with the government, with academia, with the industries, to ensure that some of the things that we have can be taken at scale and leveraged by everyone, so that we can shape the talent pipeline. If you move to next slide. Yeah, that concludes my session. I wanted to keep it short. There is a QR code if any of you are interested to learn more about the program or have partnership with us, do reach out to us via that form, or you can directly write to us in that email. One thing I do want to leave all of you with this thought is so I do want to leave all of you with this thought that we have this tremendous challenge to skill, right? The scale of skilling that India requires is massive, and the challenge over here is to skill the students in a very complex skills which is required. But of course, it's also an opportunity because that becomes the one of the foundational layer for India's next wave of growth. For academia, we are providing the curriculum, the tools, the hands-on experience that you can leverage to ensure that you are well equipped to train the students. And for industry partners over here, we would maybe provide with a ready and ready pipeline of talent that you can leverage, because they're already skilled on some of the technologies that you would want to train them on, and use that as one of the platform to hire from the best. And other than that, like I would also want to thank 𝐸duskills for collaborating with us very closely for the past few years and ensuring that these programs are taken to multiple institutes. And we would love to take it to next step by involving more of you. So I'm hoping to meet a lot of you and work together on this program. That concludes my session. I know like I did, I concluded my session slightly faster so that in case there are any questions I can take them up. But if not, like I'll hand it over for the next session. Yes.
Can we have a huge round of applause, everybody? Thank you, ma'am, for your knowledge experience that how generative AI leads certification